I wish you both runners luck, and
And we're off.
yeah.
Okay, so 24 Mavericks. What does it mean? These runners will be playing X1, X2, and X3. No, they're not going to be completing the game. They're just going to be defeating the different Mavericks that each game has. Each game has 8 main Mavericks or stage bosses. The goal of the category is to defeat them all as quick as possible. Okay, right now BrassWolf had a smoother start, and he also had a passive B, what is called when you get hit by the machine gun instead of getting bodied, and that's really good because it allows you to pass the second B with no problem. TruantGamer is attempting to do that too. Nice.
And got a health refill, so he could do that a little bit safer. Others are a little bit low on health, but that's on purpose because at the end of the stage, Bile will catch them.
Yeah.
Four health or less. So
actually, it's 3 health. So BrassWolf has to lose 1 bit of health more. But he's looking okay. He just has to get hit either by a car here or Bile itself.
We'll lose time, and the thing with the cars is
he spawned a 3rd car.
Yeah. If you don't kill the cards quickly enough, you will spawn a 3rd car. So that's unfortunate. But
TruantGamer is going to spawn a 3rd car too? No, he didn't.
A 3rd car, I think.
He did? Alright. So both BrassWolf and TruantGamer had a quick Bile fight. And now we're done with the intro stage for X1. BrassWolf has a slight lead. I would say it's between the 7 and 8 second mark. Actually, it could be a little bit more.
This is a really difficult run, so that lead, it's telling us nothing because in this race. So we'll see.
Yeah. Both runners are going to be heading to Chill Penguin stage. Here they're going to grab the dash boots, the leg upgrade, and depending on the runner, they will be getting other upgrades in the Maverick stages. But the optimal path is to not grab anything at all, just the boot upgrades.
Maybe some runners will grab a hard tank or 2 and maybe a sub tank because that will be safer, especially in
I know
MMX
for sure that TruantGamer is going to be grabbing the sub tank in Eagle stage. But I don't know about BrassWolf.
Before you get the boots, you kind of have a slope jump, which not every runner does it, but it saves like a frame, I think. Which you jump, and when you're going down the slope, and you gain a little height and speed. It's a little bit faster, but not that fast in this category, which anything could happen.
Yeah. No, it's cool that you can at least showcase it and like say that you put the time and effort to learn every bit of tech that is available to you.
Do you want to talk about the Chill Penguin fight?
Hmm. Okay, so this is the Chill Penguin fight. Chill Penguin is a really kind of hated fella because he can be quite the RNG heavy. He has certain patterns that are more or less likely to give you a quick fight, but this one, when he slides, that's the worst because he will become invulnerable, and that means that you will have to wait until he finishes his slide, and it just wastes a lot of time. And Brass is not having a really good time. He had a lot of slides, but he managed to finish his fight first. Meanwhile, TruantGamer still trying to get his fight done, and he's having a really slidey penguin too.
Jerks.
Yeah, exactly. So one thing that you have to keep in mind during X1 and X2 is that if you shoot a buster shot, a lemon shot, while dashing, you will deal 2 damage instead of 1 damage. That is true for X1 and X2 and certain bosses in X3, but it's really not that useful in that game.
And Quanger stage is a little bit rough. All this climb, all this maneuver, it's a little bit confusing.
Okay, so Brass is going to be killing the turtles. I don't know. Just waiting. Okay.
At least one, yeah, for safety measures. Yeah, those turtles do a ton of damage.
Yeah.
In Mega Man X3, but yeah, a lot of damage. The spikes on the walls right there doesn't do any damage if you kick them. So if you time your kicks correctly, you won't get any damage, but you will get the invulnerability things.
Yeah, exactly.
You touch those spikes, but not kill.
Such a hard word for us, Latin Americans. Invulnerability.
Invulnerability, yeah, it's a little bit rough.
Yeah, I'm going to be referring as invulnerability frames as iframe for now on, so get used to it.
It's faster to say iframes, but some people don't know that. But yeah,
exactly.
iframes, yeah.
Okay, BrassWolf is done with his climb. He's going to be heading to the Boomer Conger fight. Let's see how he managed to get Conger. There's a strat called the dance, the tango. Okay, so he's managing to do a really good dance here.
Ah, he did it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, Conger can. Yeah. Okay, so he could not manage to get it till the end, but that is RNG dependent. Conger can just decide to, okay, I'm going to be teleporting right now. I'm sorry, and that's it. Okay, TruantGamer, he's having a little bit of a hard time with this part of the climb, it seems. I don't blame him. This could be a little bit difficult.
Kill you in fractions of a second, so yeah, you have to be really careful. And you're noticing gamer runners are ending the fight, the Mavericks fight, in the center of the stage, and that's because in MMX1, Mega Man X1,
oh yeah, that's not good.
I'm sorry, Tron. I'm sorry, that wasn't me.
Nah, it's okay.
But yeah, as I was saying, you want to finish in the center of the stage because Mega Man will go to the center of the stage, will walk there.
Yeah, once the finish is done and you kill the Maverick.
Time, so.
Yeah. Truant is having a kind of a catch me if you can fight. But no biggie. Now he... Okay, so now when Boomer Conger starts teleporting, you just have to stay in the middle of the stage and just beware of the grab. But yeah,
He
that's
won't
it.
teleport on top of you if you are not moving, but he can spawn right next to you and try to grab you. So you have to be really careful.
Yeah, just have to jump with kind of good timing, and that's it. Okay,
Chameleon
so
stage is
BrassWolf is really fast, really quick. There's not much to it if you're not going for the armor piece or the hard tank. And the fight
you have the
here is
life.
really trivial, and not much to say to that you already haven't seen.
See how Truant does it. And the hardest part of this stage is this tunnel thing when those rocks drop on you right next to a hole and make you
Oh
go
yeah,
down. So yeah, you need to be careful.
You can get damaged down to a hole, but luckily you can just hug a wall and climb back every time if you're careful enough. Okay, so rest.
Right armors. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right armor strats. That's the way to go. If you're not confident on your dashing and bustering this part of the swamp, because it can get really messy if you don't know where and when to fire your shots.
Wall did grab the sub tank, so
Yeah,
he's
he
going
did.
to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, but he has the lead, so no biggie.
This is just the first game. The lead could go further, change things altogether. So
Okay, so right now, Brass is almost a full stage in front of Trent.
full
The tails
dive.
could turn at any time. Yeah, full dives. That's not preferred. But luckily he has the Chameleon Sting weapon, so again, no biggie. It can waste a little bit of time, but not the same time that it would cost him if he was just bustering him like in 100% runs. Okay, he's going to go for Mammoth. Here we may see some route diversions, but hopefully he's done with the stage before Truant has the chance to diverge paths. Yes, Eagle is a fast stage, but Mammoth is too, so again, if you're not collecting anything. Oh,
yeah.
Those miners. Okay.
Careful where Truant is, because some runners have died in this section. So yeah,
Oh boy.
managed to do it. Yeah. It's
Okay,
right
so
there.
he's out of danger. Yeah. There's a checkpoint here, so he will not be going back to the beginning of the stage if he dies.
You're seeing BrassWolf shooting a charge shot to Mammoth, or you can do a dash lemon, and it'll be nice.
Oh, what? He's going for the trunk?
Yeah.
All right. That yeah, he's going to cost him his life, because if he got Mammoth's trunk, he's not going to be doing his taunts and shooting the oil thing, and that is actually safer for you. You don't want to be cutting Mammoth's trunk.
He's doing a dash lemon and
Yeah.
then shooting it with the tornado. Two.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Deals twice the damage if you time it correctly.
Yeah, if you time it correctly, the tornado will will hit twice for every shot. So it wastes a little bit less time than shooting single hits.
In that boss room with Mammoth, it's a long boss room, so you want to finish the fight as far as you can from Mammoth to reduce lag. So, but if you can't, no, that's okay too. But you want to minimize lag anywhere you can.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky because if you get too far away, the tornado will despawn and not deal the last bit of damage. So kind of a tricky strat, but it will minimize lag.
Happened to me more than a few times.
Yeah. Oh, Tran got spiked. I mean, not spiked, but the spike makes.
I think he's in one life or 2 lives. He grabbed the life in Chameleon stage. He did grab the life, so I think
he should be at 1 life. I think because he died with Kwanger too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't see the route divergence as as we marketed it. It's patent pending. But
you have to see runners going for different routes right here, but not this time.
It makes it quite difficult to tell who's on the lead if they're not using the same route. But right now, it's quite evident that BrassWolf has the lead, and quite the lead actually. He's holding on to it.
You can hit him while his iframes are a little bit still going.
Oh boy! Don't get. Oh, nice.
While he's.
I thought he was going to get Tyson.
No.
Mike Tyson punch.
Truant picked the wrong stage.
Oh, he picked Chameleon stage. Okay, he's going to be losing a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Which he does not want to do.
You can hit Mandrill while he's still freeze. You can shorten the fight because of that. Because you can hit it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, you will see a couple of Mavericks do that. Like Ostrich in X2, you can hit him twice. Who else in X3? Well, X3 has yeah, there's a whole issue with the iframes in X3, but we'll get to that. Right now, Brass is going through the Armadillo stage. It has a lot of carts. You have to be careful not to fall from the cart. But yeah, since they're not going to be collecting anything, I think Brass is going to try and do the long jump. Okay, so he's grabbing the heart.
Yeah,
that's cool. Safety measures.
Now, what we can. Yeah.
He didn't attempt the really long jump. It is good. My heart cannot get, what's the word?
Right. Truant just got another life, so he should be at 2 lives. So it's pretty much safe for the rest of the MMX1.
or is it a commentator curse? Let's see. Let's
I'm
find
sorry, Truant. I'm sorry, Truant.
out. Okay.
Fight for.
So Brass is done with Dilla. That makes him a whole stage and a little bit more ahead of TruantGamer. We'll see if he can keep that lead going into X2 and X3.
Some of the strats on X2 and X3 can be a little rough. So if one player managed.
Oh boy, yeah, no, it's not going to help you actually. The extra HP. Yeah, no, like I said, if you get Tyson, you're going to die. So it was a commentator curse after all. He lost the life that he that he picked up earlier.
You want to be a little bit careful. If you're at low health, you can just spam ice and keep him freeze for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
You won't move at all, but it's a little bit slow, but safer.
Yeah. Exactly. You're not going to be dealing the double damage or the 2 hits, but yeah, he will stay in place. And with that, Tron is done with his Spark Mandrill stage. He's going to be heading to Dilla, yeah. Meanwhile, BrassWolf is approaching the boss room for Octopus, and then he's going to be switching to X2 once he's finished with the fight.
And the rules for this tournament is that you need to wait 30 seconds at least, changing games for versions purposes. Some runners run in emulator, some on console. So
yeah, and some people change to. Some people use default controls, and some people like to change their controller options. So 30 seconds is the 30-second rule is just to make it fun and fair for everyone. And with that, BrassWolf is done with X1. He's going to be switching to X2, and once again he's going to be completing a really short. Oh boy, Trudy is going to be using the fire wave to kill the bulldozer there. That's a really old strat.
Fast. What do you can say a little bit the difference between X1 and X2?
Oh, the difference is really well, like it's difficult to summarize differences between X1 and X2. First of all, you start X2 with the dash boots, which is really good. X2 is kind of tech oriented, meanwhile X1 is more movement oriented. You have a lot of cool strats in X1, don't get me wrong, but X2 has a lot of movement tech with the strike chain weapon and the speed burner weapon. Oh no, Tron died to Dillo, so he should be at 0 lives right now. What did I tell you about counter curse?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm going to not say a word for the rest of the race.
No, please, we need your contact. But yeah, these things can happen. If you're not careful enough and you're not jumping at the right time, Dilla could hit you with his shots, deal 4 damage every time, and just kill you. Oh, and he got bodied here. He's okay. Nice. He didn't end in the middle of the stage, which is preferred, but he managed to finish the fight, and that's good.
I think I want to mention that another difference between X1 and X2 you don't need to stay on the center of the stage like
Yeah.
Faz did mention. Yeah, you don't have to stay in the center of the stage, so you can finish the fight whenever you want. You don't have to worry about that. Easier to do some fights, but
Yeah, you don't have to think about where I'm going to fight finish this fight. That happens a lot in classic Mega Man. Okay, Brass attempted the elevator skip, the mini elevator skip, didn't quite get it. We had to wait for the elevator.
it's a little bit, a couple seconds. So yeah.
Yeah, you want to get it. But if not, you're not losing that much time. And he's pretty much, I would say, 1 or maybe 1.5 minutes ahead of Truant.
In the intro stage in X1 is really short, so
Yeah,
maybe 1.5 stages.
Oh no, TruantGamer. He's game overing, isn't it? Yeah.
He game over right now and not within the octopus fight, so that would be really bad.
Yeah, that would be really bad. Because Octopus is a really long stage. Right now, BrassWolf is fighting Wire Sponge. You want to hit him with Dash Lemons, so remember, as I said, Dash Lemons deal 2 damage instead of 1. And you want him to give you this pattern where he climbs to the ceiling. Okay, so yeah, he didn't quite get it, and he's going to get angry now. You want to avoid his angry face because he becomes invulnerable, and you just have to wait it out. But you can avoid it altogether. Oh my god, he's really low on health. Okay, he's good. You want to avoid that phase by getting him at a certain amount of health and waiting for him to climb to the roof. Because while he's doing that, he will not get angry until he touches the floor again. But you can kill him before he touches the floor.
When he's climbing the ceiling, when he's grabbing the ceiling, if you go under him, he will drop immediately. So you don't want to go under him because that will end his animation.
Yeah, maybe you want to end his animation so he can give you the sim pattern again. Oh my god, Truant, be careful!
Yeah, and Truant already died once again
in
this level, so he should be at 1 life. So
he did. Whoa!
Yeah, yeah. While Brass was killing a sponge. So yeah. He did die, so
you don't want to get behind those submarines. You want to be in front of them. I guess for safety, you could go behind him so he does not pull you or push you into the spike pits. But he deals a lot of damage, so maybe it's a death sentence anyway. So Gator Stage, it's really filled with movement tech. It's really difficult to get the muscle memory for it, so most of the new players, the new runners, are not going to be attempting those strats. But at the same time, some strats you just have to learn them. Like this one with the strike chain. Oh, he did. Yeah, no, he's going for it. Let's see how the pizza guys react to him. Okay, he didn't get the pizza.
As you saw a little bit, he grabbed the Buster upgrade, and runners are going to go for the Buster upgrade because it saves so much time movement tech, like Foss was saying, because you have this the string shot, you have the speed burner, and that gives you the ability to skip some bosses, some fights, and make some other fights a little bit. Yeah, you really want to go for the Buster shot. upgrade.
Another difference between X1 and X2, I would say, is Gator, and
Oh yeah.
how much of a misery he can like. He can make your life miserable if you don't know how to chain him. Oh, let's go!
Almost.
Bro. That was
almost
amazing.
perfect. Yeah, almost perfect. That's really above average.
Oh my god. Trent, for some reason, stopped in the interstage. I don't know why.
Maybe some issue with his controller, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Huh. No, that's weird. I would guess he didn't change controls, maybe? He forgot to? So he's really confused? I don't know. That would be really bad if you forgot to change the control scheme, because you cannot change it unless you start the game again. You only have one chance at changing controls in X1 through X3.
No, he could restart, but of time. So
yeah. And he's already losing time compared to his PB. But yeah, right now BrassWolf is 2 stages ahead and a little bit more compared to Truant. So yeah, Truant is right now playing the I'm gonna catch you game, but he has to be very careful and give his best.
And one thing we haven't mentioned yet is that in X2 there's those X hunters,
Yeah,
which will appear in some stages. The pattern, the stages they appear in is set, is not random at all. So they always start in
in the same stages.
Yeah, they will start in the same stages. So you go from flame stack, like BrassWolf is doing, and the level. Even if you don't fight them, they will just go away, and that will save a second in the select stage screen. And every time he managed to
finish a stage.
To go,
yeah.
Problem is that if you game over, they will again change their.
Truant, that was not the jump that you wanted to do. You have to be careful in wire sponges stage, because you have the climate change kind of. I don't know, it's a really weird ecosystem here in this wire sponge stage. But you can get sunny day, you can get a normal day, or you can get the rainy day. With the rainy day, it will push you to towards the left, so it will make your dash jump not extend as long as you want to. So it's pretty easy to fall into spike pits like that.
Yeah, you see there the X hunters are now changing stage. So BrassWolf is going for moth now, so that leaves him to go into another X hunter stage. So he will go away, and then I think he will go to magnet centipede. That's the other one. If you do another route, which is
ostrich third,
bubble crab third, excuse me, bubble crab flame stack, you will lose a second because the X hunter won't be in stack, will be in moth, and when you go there. So just a second, but if you're comfortable with going ostrich third,
you're in a slight disadvantage. But at the same time, oh come on, Trent, don't die, please don't die. He's really low on health. Okay, he's standing far enough so the lightnings will not hit him, and he shot charge shot, so he's out of danger, which is really good. BrassWolf is not using Speed Burner at all. The flame weapon, I don't know why. Probably he's going to be using it only for a moth.
Speed burner tech, and that will.
If you fail your oh, come on. Yeah. If you fail your wheel here, another way you have to kill these mechs, this mini boss, is to fire a. He has a funny hat. What's it called? The slicer. Sonic Slicer?
Sonic Slicer. Yeah, Sonic Slicer.
That will get rid of the mech and will shoot the parasite away. Oh my god, he's at 1 health. I don't think he has. No. Yeah. He's going to suicide. That's the smart decision.
First strike, yeah. Because moth that's do a lot of things, and yeah, he do a lot of damage. But yeah, he throws a lot of things. So yeah, it's better for you to suicide there.
Yeah, you don't want to waste any more speed burner than you should. Yeah, he's going to be bustering him just to make sure he has enough speed burner for the adult phase of moth. You should not be using speed burner right now.
He managed to do it, but he's going to buster the second form a little bit, so he's gotta be really careful.
I think he's okay, maybe. No.
Oh, okay.
Please don't get bodied. Oh, my heart. And that's a really costly death. He already died once here. I don't know if he died before, but a game over in moth can be really, really costly here.
But even if
not enough for TruantGamer to get ahead, but it's really costly, so you don't want to.
If he wasn't on game over, he was run out of speed burner, so that will be a slow fight if he died. Yeah.
Really difficult fight too. Okay, Truant actually managed to combo Gator a lot, but he unfortunately missed it, and now he's just waiting for Gator to come up again. If you're having troubles with the chain combo, you should be using just bustering him. Just do some neon pink shots, because that will not make him go into the all again. So you have a better chance at killing him. Yeah. BrassWolf is done with the check register. Minibus. One of the he managed to hit one searchlight, so these blobs are going to be falling down quicker.
But just one light. The more lights you touch, the faster they will go, so it's really rough.
Yeah. Okay.
Going to see Truant going for bubble trap stage.
Oh, bubble third?
Bubble third. I don't know if it was a misclick or something, but
it was probably a miss. I don't know. Maybe he's doing a true weakness kind of route. because he already has the weakness for. Oh, okay. So he's doing his own thing right now. He's not going to be killing the submarine. He's just going to be waiting for him, which is not really that good. Not preferred.
But it's not that bad either. So
it could be really bad if the submarine catches up to you. And he can also waste a lot of time. He got lucky there that the submarine decided to not mess around and waste his time. In the first part where you cannot advance until the gate opens, the red gate.
See if Brass intended the magnet centipede strat,
Tailspin
but
glitch.
the tailspin glitch. But I don't know if he tried, but he was fighting centipede with his weakness.
Yeah.
Safer, but it's really slow. So
Yeah, it seems like Truant is going to be doing the weakness route. So after this, he's going to be going after Stag, and so on. Yeah.
and to bubble crabs to spawn those
The babies.
mini bubble crabs. Bubble crabs, because wait, and you can do pretty much anything.
Right now, BrassWolf succeeded at the minibus skip by firing a speed burner shot instead of doing the charged speed burner. It's a little slower, but if you didn't charge the speed burner enough, it's okay. You can still trigger the skip by just shooting the speed burner shot.
And if you don't do the skip, that skip is really easy to do. And if you don't do the skip, don't know how to fight that minibus. So
Oh, you just have to face him with the wheel weapon. Just place the wheel inside of his hitbox and that's it. It's really not that bad.
slow, so
Okay.
play
BrassWolf is
soccer
going
with
to... Yeah,
soccer
exactly.
with.
It's there. Okay, neither Brass nor Truant attempted to go for the heart here in stack stage. It's kind of weird because the heart is just laying there. It's not that much of a detour. So if they were going to go for a heart, I would say this is one of the quicker ones to get.
This one and sponge stage.
Yeah.
It's not that bad because not every boss is going to, and stage is going to be like awfully hard. I think the hardest boss is Moth. BrassWolf already passed Moth, and Tron. I think Tron is going to go for Moth next. So
Yeah. Okay, so BrassWolf is now entering ostrich stage. Here you have the bike section. I don't know. Let's see if we can keep the bike the entire way.
and don't sub-block.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Luckily, he still has the speed burner. Okay, so he attempted to get it, and the bike crashed.
Haven't seen it once in this tournament.
Yeah, not even once. It's a really tricky glitch to pull off. You can unmount the bike at the right frame, and the bike will have such a speed that it will clip through the door and not crash. And you can remount it once you get to the other side of the door. up until the rocket. So yeah, this is what I said when I compared Ostrich to Spark Mandrill.
Yeah, you can do that. And
So yeah, as we
I
said,
think
Trant is now going for math. So this is a classic weakness route.
he's entering his last stage, so he'll be changing to MMX 3 when things go could go really wrong.
Yeah,
I don't want to curse him. I don't want to curse him, but yeah.
Yeah, but like it's a general curse for almost every runner on the tournament. The X3 is really like the difficulty ramps up really high.
You could even not die at all in MMX 1 and 2, and you could game over instantly in X3. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll talk more about that when we get to it. Right now, BrassWolf, you saw how he managed to kill the submarine that allowed him to quickly get through the stage instead of having to wait for him and get shot from now and then.
Also, the speed burner is useful right here because it's faster to go for the speed burner than for dash. So you could dash in the you can jump in the air and do the speed burner, and you could be a little bit fast in that section.
Yeah, you can start the speed burner momentum.
Right.
Let's see how he does in this particular fight, which can be really tricky.
Brass or Truant?
Okay, Truant. But
oh
no, Brass. It's okay. He still has a lot of weapon energy. I think he has 1 life left. So
that's a good thing.
No
with Will.
Oh boy, Truant! No, don't get buddy. No. And he's out of danger. Nice. Oof. Big oof.
A really scary fight. And the good thing for Brass is that they will that much energy, so pretty much guaranteed to hit him, to be with energy.
Okay, Brass main game is X3. That we're going to see. I love watching X3 runners who know their stuff, because it's such a treat. So yeah, Rockman X3. Whoops.
The Japanese name of Magna Centipede, Magna Hyakurenga.
Magna Hyakurega. Hyakurega. With my friends, we have a kind of an inside joke with that. Oh, TruantGamer got crushed. Is that his last life now? He's now on his last life, I would say. Yeah, he's at 0 lives, which could be really bad, considering you can get easily crushed in this stage by boxes. So yeah, I wish him good luck, but at the same time, it's really easy to die here.
Names?
What's that?
What were you saying about the names?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you Mega Man fans remember when Mega Man 11 was first unveiled. They had like Capcom employees talk about the game and other classic, or not classic, but like X2 and X3 and how those games impacted them as a company and as a person. And I remember one designer in particular go, "Oh yeah, Magna Hyakurega. It's funny because hyaku means 1,000 or 100 in Japanese, and leger means leger. Magna Hyakurega. It was like riffing on it. It was so funny. So we have this inside joke of Magna Hyakurega.
Yeah.
When something is not supposed to be funny, but you kind of riff on it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, BrassWolf is finishing the zero section, and he's now back with the main protagonist X. Going to be fighting his this boss in particular. It's not really hard, even though he's giant. It's really not very hard. You just have to do semi-charge shots, and he's dead.
The giant bosses in X.
Go ahead.
Giant bosses in the X series are just really.
Yeah, they're not really all that. Yeah, X2, X3, they have giant bosses. X5 has a giant head, which you can SDC in literally 5 seconds.
2, Grey Gun is also made of paper.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, now that I think about it, even X7 with the Grey Scorpion thing.
Oh yeah, it's really made of tinfoil.
And X8, I think in X8 too. I think the only game that doesn't have a giant
intro boss stage.
Yeah, intro boss stage made of paper.
It's X1.
It's X1, yeah.
Yeah. Thinking emoji. BrassWolf is now entering, making his way in Blizzard Buffalo stage. It's a really straightforward stage. You have one tricky jump here with the dash boot upgrade. But if he's careful enough, he will have no problem getting to it.
And we were saying that any runner could die here because enemies that does tons of damage.
Yeah.
Some enemies will get you at half health with one hit, so it's really risky in this game.
Yeah. What was TruantGamer doing?
I think he's going to game over himself for lives.
I mean, okay, yeah. Again, this is a really weird route. I haven't seen anyone run this kind of particular route. I mean.
Blizzard Buffalo. I don't know what happens to him, but yeah, when you jump, he thinks you're going to jump over him.
Yeah.
So he's going left. You can
he's kind of tricking you, yeah.
Yeah, he's tricking you, but you're tricking him because of that. So yeah.
Oh. Yeah. This section of Crystal Snail can get a little bit tricky with the lag and all. So if you press jump before you get to the wall, because you miss the timing on the lag jump, you can die like that, like Truant did. Blizzard Buffon.
Bufalio.
Oh, yeah, TruantGamer already missed the trigger for the meaning of a skip. So yeah, this is how you fight him.
Yeah, I said I didn't know how to fight it, and Truant is showing me. What a nice guy.
Yeah, definitely. Meanwhile, BrassWolf is making his way in Seahorse's stage.
This is a stage where you don't need the boots for, but it's a little bit faster if you have the boots. So
Yeah.
that's why runners prefer to go for the boots. That's not a required thing to run. We'll get into that later.
So right now, Brass is going to be fighting mini-boss. Really trivial, you just have to mash the ice shot. He's dead.
Yeah, I want to mention is that the ice shot, when you kill an enemy with the ice shot, you will get a guarantee health drop.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a big health drop or a small health drop, but you're guaranteed to get one. But I think it only works in some enemies. I think
No,
they have to be ground enemies.
Yeah, ground enemies. Exactly. In every ground enemy and non-Mavericks, it works. They will get you a health drop.
Like every enemy who's in the walls and ceiling. Oh no, in the walls I think they don't work. But some enemies who are in the ceiling, yeah, because they count as ground enemies. I don't know what.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. To speak about this fight.
Do you want me to speak about the fight? To comment about it? So Seahorse, when he changes stance, when you see him change animations from getting hit to preparing for the jump, you will see him blinking colors like he's on his iframes, but he's actually not, and he will not trigger his iframes while he's on that state, so you can mash the ice shot and kill him really quickly.
And some levels in X3 are really rough, but some Mavericks are just, I don't know, bad programming. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh, Tran didn't get to keep the bag. No biggie. It would be bad if he was playing the any percent route, where he needs to get the heart on top of that.
20% or the 100% too?
Yeah, any percent and 100%. Yeah, I said any percent because it's kind of the main category of the game.
Dancing.
Yeah, 100% is in X2 is really run by a little pool of runners. The only thing that you have to do in 100% that you don't do in 90% is fight the X hunters, the counter hunters, in order to get the 0 pieces, because every X hunter holds 1 0 piece, like a piece of 0. You didn't see it in X1, but he blow up trying to rescue X or kill Bile. And for some reason, these X hunters, they all have 1 of 0 part of the 3 0 parts. They're trying to revive 0.
Done with X2 and he's waiting for starting X3.
Yeah. Okay, this got to fight Bit right now, so he's good for the next 2 stages. He's not going to be fighting Bite. Yeah. Go ahead.
We haven't mentioned about Beat and Bite, but yeah, Beat and Bite can appear in, well, in third stage, 50-50 chance in each life, and the next stage and the next stage, which is the fourth, fifth stage, and it's guaranteed to appear there. So if he didn't appear here in Turn Rhino, he could appear in the next level, and he didn't appear there, he will appear in the next level.
Yeah, the fifth.
And the same goes for Bite and in the next 3 stages. And you don't want to kill them because they explode for a long time, so that loses a lot of time. So
you want to deal the last bit of damage with a single buster shot. Not even a charge buster. It's just a single buster shot. Because that way they will teleport away instead of blowing up in a million pieces, like Tinto said.
Also, well, when you're doing a full run of this game, when you're completing the game, it's better to do that because you will fight a much easier boss.
Yeah,
Machine Ordinary. Because press this pose is
got Car Machine.
hard.
If you
is really
easy, yeah. But if you dare to fight press disposer, oh boy.
I think some categories make you fight press disposer. I think best ending max percent. I think.
Called max percent. I think.
But you don't want
really
to
not prefer. If you value your sanity, you will not be fighting press disposer. Okay, so right now BrassWolf is done with his Tunnel Rhino fight. He's really breezing through these stages. He's not making many mistakes. That's really good. It shows that, as the chat said, this is his main game. He's really confident. Meanwhile, Truant is going to be finishing off the intro-stage boss. So right now, BrassWolf is actually 3 stages ahead of Truant. So yeah, that is a major lead, which could be bypassed, but not really. I do not see Brass losing that much time here, so that Truant can get enough time to get on the lead again.
So with Brass's new acquired weapon, which is the drill, you can disable the enemies. So you can go through them. You can disable the frames of the enemy.
The hitboxes, yeah.
So you can go through them without taking any damage. So if an enemy is in the way and you have to kill him or take damage, you better do that. It's not a hard trick to do, but if you're low on health, you don't want to risk it. So yeah.
Yeah. The next one, Zero dice. Either way, just blows up. Actually, Zero dice in almost every game. And if it's not Zero, it's someone close to Zero. So yeah. Zero had it tough.
A rough life, yeah.
TruantGamer is now going for the boot upgrade. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, he just missed it by a little bit. He wasn't fast enough to jump while he hugged the wall. Let's see if he can do it now. And he got it. Nice.
Yeah, Brass isn't fighting, well, it's now, but wasn't fighting Catfish with his vulnerability, because with his weapon, Drill, because he wastes a lot of time
Yeah.
to buster him until he gets into that pattern, and you want to drill him for the rest of the fight.
Actually, I'm wrong. Zero does not blow up. He just vanishes. Now that
Oh
I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't blow up. He just vanishes. Well, I mean, he blows up, but he doesn't die blowing up. He just kills Biosmech that way, blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Truant is.
Trant was getting a little rough.
Yeah.
Pattern there.
If he didn't mash quickly enough, Blizzard Buffalo would have what's the word? Just hit him and and kill him. So good on him for his mash abilities.
He's in another mini boss and he's dead. X3, I think we haven't mentioned. Yeah, X3 is just a climbing simulator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're seeing Truant in the Toxic Seahorse and Brass in Crowfish, and they were both climbing. So
yeah, it's a really vertical oriented game.
Crowfish, a similar thing to Seahorse. His weakness and his iframes run sooner than expected, so you can mash lemon shots. You can hit him with it.
Yeah, go for it.
Open bad, yeah. You can just mash lemons and do it in like 3 or 4 cycles, I think.
Yeah.
Depending on your machine.
Okay, BrassWolf is now entering Neon Tiger stage.
Oh, this is the 6th level. The 6th level, so Bite can appear in this level. It's preferred not to because you're going to use some drill. Yes, but it's not that meaningful because Bite doesn't take that much drill to kill.
Yeah.
Monetary scores. If you die, well, yeah, that will be a little bit rough.
Okay. Just by a little bit, he didn't get to kill the worm here on his first appearance, the first time. But luckily, he got it before he dug down in the ground. So yeah, Truant here, he's not abusing Seahorse's lack of iframes, but he managed to kill him anyways really quickly.
Because if you manage too hard, you will run out of ice sooner than expected, and you don't want to fight Seahorse Buster only.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of new runners will use the ice shot extensively in the stage, like Tinto said, for the HP refill. nice. He managed to pause in the right time, so the drills didn't deal the last hit on bite, BrassWolf. And he switched to Buster and dealt the last hit that way. So bite teleports away instead of just blowing up.
Hard as a safety measure. Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty far ahead, so he doesn't mind getting a safety heart.
Remember that you could still PB if you don't. Oh, if you're far ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, and right now Truant is. You can see it on his timer. He's on the green, so he could potentially PB.
What is his PB? I'm looking at it. It is 1 hour
come on,
23.
Yeah, definitely. If he keeps this kind of pace, he's definitely going to PB. Oh, this is getting tense. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why I wasn't talking because of that.
So yeah, BrassWolf managed.
Truant doesn't want to die here because in Tunnel Rhino stage, whenever you die, Tunnel Rhino will get a little bit different. So
yeah,
it'll be a
his
little bit
aggro
harder
level
to
will
kill.
be. He will do a couple of different moves. He will shoot drills out of his shoulders. So yeah, really bad time. Not the preferred outcome. So yeah, if you die after this this screen right here, like if you die past Hell Crusher, Tunnel Rhino is going to change his patterns. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. Oh no, I meant. Yeah, no, never mind. Right now, Tunnel Rhino is going to be doing a different pattern. Is after the beat room.
Beat and buy those, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so TruantGamer is going to be having a tough time with Tunnel Rhino. I hope he doesn't game over, but it's really a real possibility.
BrassWolf did the elevator skip.
Oh, nice.
Why you want to go for the boots? If you don't have the boots right here, you have to do some iceless strats. So it's really, really, really hard. So.
So yeah, earlier we saw Godot Vinicius. He was on a race earlier today and he didn't get the boots, but at the same time he didn't get the
elevator skip.
these jumps. Yeah.
So I wasted a little bit of time.
Yeah, it ended up wasting him a little bit of time. Yeah, you have to be careful with this. Oh my god. Oh, please turn. No. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Thank you. Those enemies are called wall cancers. I think that name is for a reason. But they do a lot of damage with their hitboxes and their shots too. Oh, yeah. Don't get caught by the that I don't know dead maneuver.
Yeah, that drill.
Just get past him. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be really difficult because his pattern is going to be more aggressive.
BrassWolf is now in its last stage, and yeah, there's another demonstration of the boots to do another elevator skip. Yeah, we mentioned this game is really vertical, so yeah, there are like 4 elevators, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of elevators here. So the shuriken fight, you have to shut him with the acid splash. I don't know how it's called, the weapon. You actually don't want to hit him with the splash. You want to hit him with the bluff. You will make the most damage. Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
So scary because
Yeah, let's go, TruantGamer.
he died there. A little bit worse, and he doesn't have that much amount of acid.
Yeah, the acid shot.
Could be potentially in game over, but fortunately it didn't.
Yeah, good thing that he thought about it and decided to go a little bit more careful. Into the fight.
No, so I think what he's doing. In Blast Hornet, he has a weakness, which is gravity hole. It wastes a lot of time, so you may see runners, like in this case, go for the spinning blades. It does not deal as much damage as the gravity hole, but you can hit him multiple times. So
yeah, and if you hit him with the 2 spinning blades, he will deal a little bit more damage. So overall, you will end the fight faster.
but if you want to save, if you want to be safe, you can go for the gravity hole. Another thing some people may now notice.
And that's it. GG's for BrassWolf. He ended up with a time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 48 seconds. He commented, #TeamLeftWall X3. That's really nice. What happened here? Okay. Okay, and TruantGamer is now going to be fighting a bit. He's a really low health, so he should avoid. Never mind. Never mind. Is this a game or no? It isn't. Okay.
Okay, I remember what I was saying about Hornet. If you do the black hole thing, the weapon, the black hole.
Oh,
and
Trent, please, you can use the ice shot. I don't know if he has any actually. Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
That's really
just keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah, you can still PV. You're still in the green.
Say it again. was that if you shoot the gravity hole, the gravity thing, you kind of want to go where the gravity is, where the center is, in order for you to ball will travel less time, so it's a little bit time safe. You don't want to do the gravity unless you're going for a safe strat.
Oh, please run. Please, please, please.
Do the ice thing, so he's
Yeah,
not going for it.
Yeah.
Mid now.
Yeah, if I'm correct, he has to fight bit. Or
I don't know. I don't know.
no, he still has the crawfish station, doesn't he?
The crawfish stage. So well, that was unfortunate, but he died right there. So when he goes to that bid room, he can and cannot be there. Chance. So there's no guarantee to him to be there.
No, don't bump those guys. So yeah, X3 is a game that you really want to put the time on to learn. You can afford to get a sloppy X2, a sloppy X1, but a sloppy X3 is going to be really dire for you. Yeah, you don't want to bunk those guys. Oh boy.
Those guys were the ones that I was talking about earlier. If you bunk them, you're at half.
They did
health.
like 6 damage, yeah.
You have
Considering
like what, 14?
These guys are not going for the hard tanks is really bad. Yeah, exactly. You should go for the ice shot, but now with the wall. The ones in the wall, you want to go with the ice shots with the ones in the ground.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky big drop. Let's go.
So another 50-50 shot of beat appearing here. He can appear, cannot appear. Yeah, it appeared. It's guaranteed though.
I think Zero was first before X. Was Zero supposed to fight Mega Man? Not sure. Canonically, yes. Zero was a Wily creation, probably meant to fight Mega Man, but at the same time he was kind of incubating a virus, the Sigma virus. But yeah, that's a topic for another YouTube theory video. Yeah. Let's go, Tron. Remember, you can still use the ice shot.
Yeah.
He's still in the green, so his chances on Pving are still there. You can see it if you never speedrun before. The light green means that he has beaten this stage faster before, but he's still running for the PB. If this turns to red, it's bad. That means that he's behind his PB.
But that's a good thing. You don't being a really high level runner means that you have a really chance to improve.
Yeah,
room to improve.
Really high chance to get a PB.
Remember the first time I got in this game was like 1 hour and 55 minutes, and then I cut it like 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kind of games, the ones that are punishing, I would say, are the most rewarding. Like when you get really good PB. Oh no, is this a game over?
Yeah? Oh
Oh
yeah, it's a game over.
no! Come on, dude, you can still do it. Oh, oh no! TruantGamer has
Really.
forfeited from the race. Uh, yeah, that's okay. X3 can be a really tough game, um, so yeah, that
Congratulations to both runners.
exactly. Congratulations to
BrassWolf,
both runner,
Travi.
and you're welcome to hop into the commentary for a little interview. I'm going to be messaging them. Meanwhile, Tinto, you can tell the chat when the next match is going to be happening.
Okay, the next match is happening on tomorrow, 5 p.m. Shockman versus Sopa. Don't miss that. And then that same day, yeah, at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Goto DC versus Mr. Orel A. Race, I think there's 4 races tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of races.
Yeah, it's at 7:30 p.m. Maru 1311 versus UBGS. The last race of the day will be tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Cancers 786 versus Tichi.
Yeah, touchy.
It's going to be a really, really busy day for the run,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
race.
But yeah, I hope to see you all tomorrow. But right now we have an interview. Here with us we have BrassWolf and TruantGamer. Hello, how are you doing? Congrats on your race.
Thanks, man. Thanks for commenting. Really appreciate it.
No problem, man. So yeah, that was a really weird race, I would say. I didn't know what to expect from both of you. I I kind of skipped homework and didn't watch your previous runs, but I was really impressed with your with the confidence that you have, BrassWolf in X3, which is kind of a difficult game.
Yep, X3 is definitely my game. Definitely, I didn't even know what to expect, especially going after Quanger. That felt really good, and I was super anxious. So I just decided I need to get off some steam, so I'm gonna cut off the trunk. And that really bit me in the butt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When you cut the trunk, he will go for really aggro attacks, shooting fire every time.
I did not expect that at all.
Well, that's okay. You still have the win. What is your PB? Your real PB? This is a tournament PB, right?
Yeah, my MPB is 115.50, and summer best is 111.23.
Right. So you're not, you were not that off your actual PB. Just 2 minutes. Considering this is a 1 hour and 50-minute run on average, it's really not that much of like difference between your real PB and this run. So yeah, congrats on that. And then we have TruantGamer. I don't know what to say, man. I'm sorry that it went really sour in X3. What would you say is the thing that got you to forfeit the race, aside from the game over there? Hello. Can you guys hear him? No.
Oh, I think Truant is talking, but we can't hear him.
No, it's okay.
Problem with his mic.
Yeah, one
Okay.
second. Okay. So meanwhile, I'm going to ask BrassWolf this question. I'm asking it every time I commentate, and I get to do this kind of interview. What do you think is the more difficult game to learn between X1, X2, and X3?
I think the most difficult game to learn is X2. It is very technical compared to the other two. There's a lot of things that can go well, and if you don't get the strats you want to do, the prime strats to go fast, these bosses just waste your time.
Yeah, exactly. But what about X3, for example? This is like the response that I get is often X2, but more likely X3 because it's a really punishing game. What
For
about
me,
that?
Back in May, I started X3 on my own, just doing 90%. So, the only challenging parts of that run to learn were Tunnel Rhino, Cold Catfish. After that, it was definitely similar to X1.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so TruantGamer is now his mic is now fixed. Let's see if he can talk. Hello?
Binat.
That's okay. Okay, so you already answered this question, but BrassWolf, what game is the one that you have run the most or the most time into?
X3 for sure.
Yeah. How much time have you did you pour into this game?
I'd say like 25 hours so far, 30 maybe.
Yeah, a lot of attempts. How many attempts do make it into full runs?
I think 15 so far.
Yeah. Do you reset a lot?
No, I just go, and just let the reds happen, and there's always game left to get back on track.
Oh, that's the spirit. Well, trying this.
Yeah, let's see if he can talk now. Hello?
How about now, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can hear you.
Hello and welcome.
Finally, that took forever to get fixed. I had a better time in X3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the same questions for you, Trent. What do you think is the most difficult game?
Well, I think X3 for sure, for me anyways, is the most difficult game. I thought I was doing pretty good for the first two, but during that intermission between game 1 and 2, I had to swap controllers because I was having issues during the first game, and I was a little concerned. I don't know, did I cut the 30 seconds short?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you didn't. I think you the time that you used for changing the ROM and then configuring the controls was okay. I mean, I think it was 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I was a little concerned about that, so I paused on the first level for about 15 seconds because
I was like, what is he doing?
Know what to do, and I figured I was going to lose anyway. So worst case, I'd just forfeit at the end, but at least keep going.
You know, you were.
We were thinking about that. Yeah.
We were thinking that maybe you configured your controls wrong, and you were trying to figure out how to do it, like how to get through the game with bad controller, like weird controller inputs.
Well, yeah, the second controller I've got here, I'm not a fan of, so I got to see if I can get some controllers from somebody this week and make a go at it before I race Saturday.
Oh yeah, you two still have one more race to go. What are your predictions for that race?
My next race can go anyway.
You are going to be facing.
Fatso.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
It's going to be facing Colonel Fatso. BrassWolf is going to be facing Venice Prince. And Saturday and Tuesday, respectively.
Yeah. Okay, so BrassWolf versus Venice Prince. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to see you on your race with Colonel Fatso. Even though I think that Fatso is a really, really good runner, I think you still have a really good chance to show a really good PB that you're proud of, Trent.
Yeah, I mean, no bones about it. I'm probably not going to come out the victor in that race, but at the very least, I'm going to practice X3 the rest of this week so I can at least be a little respectable for it in that race.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it, man. We all know how hard X3 is, and yeah, I wish you good luck with X3. I know.
I'll tell you what, though, a couple of the spots I was worried about in X1 and 2, I thought I did pretty good tonight. That Gator fight, I was not expecting it.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Congrats on that.
Really, 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 really good. But the important thing is this race is that you have fun, and fun with X3. Then you have to practice more because I don't like the X3 a lot, but it's a good game. So if you practice and play and get killed a lot of times, you can still have fun with the game. This factory, if you win the game and you say, "Oh, I beat the game," yeah.
Oh yeah, it's such a you get so much satisfaction out of being in a game that is really punishing.
Just keep practicing, man.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
So yeah, thank you guys for the race. It was really good seeing you both, and really a pleasure to commentate on it. So yeah, I'm going to be ending this episode of the 24 Maverick tournament. Be ready for tomorrow's matches. It's going to be very full, so get ready for that and get excited. Anything that you want to say to the chat? BrassWolf, Truant?
Do not cut off the trunk.
Unless you're going to go for the trophy or achievement in the X Legacy collection.
Yeah, exactly. You have to cut the trunk there, but if it's not that, don't cut the trunk. What a nice PSA.
And what about you?
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for hosting this and everybody watching. I appreciate you guys coming out.
All right, thanks to you. So yeah, with that, I've been Fuzzlister. With me, I have Tinto. Say something.
Oh yeah, I want to say something that thanks for all people behind the scenes, also the runners, the chat, and yeah, all the people behind the scenes, the real streamers and everyone in the setting thing that makes these races possible.
Yeah, kudos to all of you. With that, I'm going to call it an episode, and I'll see you tomorrow in the Chugman versus Sopanama race. So see you later, guys. Bye bye.